Alright, it is time for another Wolvden update. I have moved to the prairie. I do not remember why I decided to do that, but I did decide to do that fairly recently. I think I want to start... I made a very small update to my stud. He now has the dust shimmer marking. I want to fill all his marking slots up, so I could potentially be filling the last 2 slots fairly soon, because I do have some applicators. But this is what he looks like now. I'm very happy with how he looks. I do like him a lot. Thing is, if I'm adding 2 more markings, I kind of don't want to ruin the look that he has. So it might not happen super soon if I don't like any of the current marking applicators I have. But we do have another event going on at the moment, so there is potential for some different marking applicators that I could get eventually. As far as updates go, we had this guy grow up today. He's a very pretty Zerdava piebald. He's not got the best markings or the best base, so I am debating potentially putting marking applicators and a base applicator on him, but we're not going to be doing that just yet. We did also get Ace grow up, a very pretty boy. He's decent. He's got a T2 base and some decent markings, and obviously the Hevel eyes, which I really like. This marking right here, I love it. I think it looks so good. But he is an adult now. So Zoran, I pair bonded him to Sienna, this girl. I feel like I don't really have somebody that went with either of them particularly well, so I should put them together. And Ace has been pair bonded with Pip, so hopefully we'll get some nice babies out of them at some point. I think I can't remember the name of the eyes. I know Chris has them. Spectral eyes. I have a spectral eyes applicator, and I was debating whether or not I wanted to put it on Pip. I think she looks great with the white eyes, and obviously she's got a dog coat, which I know I keep talking about, but I really like the dog look to them. So I'm not sure if I want to give her the spectral eyes or not. So I'm holding off for now, but I do have a spectral eye applicator to give to somebody. But yeah, we also did get some new befriended wolves. I don't know if these were in the last video, but we have this guy who I've pair bonded to Kara. Hopefully we'll get some decent ones out of them. But he's got some nice olive eyes, T2 base, and some decent markings. I mostly kept him because of the merle. He's got white merle and black merle patches, and also cream merle. So 3 different kinds of merle, which I really like. I think they did an update not too long ago where they've added different merle patterns, and as I've literally just said, I love the dog markings, so if we can get some more merle puppies, I'll be incredibly happy. So that's why I kept him. We also have Steven. Again, he's such a cutie. He's a tier 3 base. He only has 2 markings, but I'm not that bothered. He's also got halo eyes, which are very cute. But he is pair bonded to Alaska. Her puppies are coming tomorrow, so I could potentially be adding her puppies in the end of this video. And then the last one that we got was Mason, who I've pair bonded to Stas. Tier 2 base, which is good. Mask on eyes, which I've never seen before. And he's got some decent markings as well. I think he was very cute. I really like his eyes, which is kind of the main reason I decided to keep him. As far as my female wolves go, I don't know who I've showed you that has grown up yet. I can't remember. But we did get another chased wolf, Nemo. Tier 2 base, dark hazel eyes, some decent markings. So I'm keeping her. I only got her yesterday though, so she's not pair bonded to anybody yet, but she's cute. We've had a very exciting puppy. This is my very first Patches mutation. She's gorgeous. I was very happy that she was female. She's very pretty. I love her. She's a tier 2 base, which is good. She's got male marking, which is good. Also a husky marking, which I like. So I'm pretty happy with her. I think potentially I might add some different marking applicators to her, potentially a base applicator if I feel like I want to. But for now, we're just going to leave her like this. I'll add any of that sort of stuff when she's an adult, or at least an adolescent. Because I don't think the adolescents die spontaneously, and the puppies can, especially because it's winter, so the survival chances are a little lower. So on the off chance that this one dies as a puppy, out of my control, I don't want to be adding any applicators to her. But I hope she doesn't die because I would like to keep a Patches split puppy and have it actually go into an adult. You know, considering it's my first one. But she's gorgeous. Her siblings that I'm going to be selling. This one, nice-ish markings. Only a tier 1 base, so I'm not going to keep that, obviously. And then we had this one, which is kind of cute. Got the Howlite base, which is alright, but it's only a tier 1. And again, she's got some cool markings. But I was not going to keep them. I already have the one that I'm keeping. We've got Choose puppies. Some cool colours, but just nothing I was really interested in. This, it just kind of looks like a mess. There's just too many patches of colour on top of each other. This one was just boring. Didn't like it, and it's a male. Again, another male, and a little bit boring. I did like that it had the male patches, and also honey male, but it was not enough to be keeping. Then the only other puppies we have are Pearl's puppies. I was debating keeping this one because of the eyes, and it's also a female. It's got the biophoton eyes, and I did kind of like the coat, but I just don't like it enough to keep it, I don't think. But I can always change my mind before I put it on sale. I'm gonna have a little bit more of a think for this one. I don't think I'm gonna end up keeping it still, but it is nice. It's kind of nice. And then this one, again, it's got the blue and the purple and the grey that I really like, and I think goes super well together, but it just wasn't worth keeping. It just wasn't worth it. I will show you some that, I don't know if I've shown you all of these. I might have shown you a couple of them. But I just wanted to touch on this one. I'm not sure if I actually showed you this one in the last video, but I was originally going to keep her because she has the fungi eyes, and obviously a tier 2 base, which is good, and she's also got black male patches. I just decided I didn't really like her that much. It's not really my sort of style, but she's cute. I'm gonna put her for sale, I think. I have held off because I'm trying to decide if I want to keep her or not, but she will probably be going up for sale. We do have this raffle currently going on. I think it ends on the 17th, so could potentially still be going on when this video comes out. But I do plan on potentially doing some more raffles, just because I kind of like doing them. But yeah, I don't think there's anybody else that I need to show you in there. So the next ones we've got, I'm pretty sure I've shown you all of those. I don't think I've shown you these. This guy, obviously you can tell he's got male patches. But the better thing that he's got, he was born with a special medium base, which was incredible. That's the main reason I kept him over his siblings, obviously because he has the better base. If I breed any wolves and they have a puppy that is a special base, you bet your ass I'm keeping it. Even if I don't 100% like it, you bet your ass I'm keeping him. And another one that we got that's also a special base was this one, this little goose guy, Bissell, special dark base. Unfortunately, they are both males, which is not ideal, but it's a special base, man. I am not passing up a free special base. Technically not free because I had to pay to breed for it, but free special base. So I'm keeping both of those. We did also have this this girl, who obviously I kept because we have some male markings in there. Also a nice T2 base, but she was pretty, so I'm keeping her. And then we had this guy Cairo, which I kept because he has spectral eyes and a T2 base. And I also do just really like how he looks. Look at that. I think he looks so cute. He's adorable. Where are his parents? Ah, okay. Yeah, he was very cute. And I don't think there's anything else I have to show you. I think that is everything. There's still some of these that I'm debating selling. I have not decided yet. We do have Moss growing up tomorrow, which will be nice. I'm very set on having him as my next lead wolf. Which I think I said I wanted it to be female next, but it doesn't really matter to me whether it's a male or female. So we're going to go with Moss. But I'm going to have to be careful who I pair bond him with, because whoever I pair bond him with is going to have to produce a nice, good level pup to be the next lead. Or at least the parent of the next lead, which I think is probably, I think there's 3 generations between Bear and Moss, potentially. So whoever the lead after Moss will again probably be about 3 generations afterwards. But I need to start breeding more high-leveled wolves. But he's gonna get the hunter role when he grows up, so that I can get some of his stats up before he becomes lead, because I think that might be one of the best ways. I think other than that would be a scout, potentially. But if you know which is the best option, please let me know. I need to get him leveled up as soon as he grows up, because I do want him to have some better stats. But I'm excited for him. I think my lead retires sort of mid-December, before Christmas, or around that time. I don't know if there's like a specific day or if it's just any day during this period that they sort of end up dying, but He'll be ready by then. He's gonna be ready. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'd pair bond him to. I kind of want to pair bond him to someone that's got like cool eyes or a cool base, so that we have potential for some cooler markings for a lead. I'm debating maybe Summer if they're not related. I don't think they are related. No, it doesn't look like they're related, so potentially Summer. But I don't know, she's a tier 2 base. I don't know, I feel like we could do it. We could do better. We could do better than that. But yeah, we have enough females to choose from. We really do. So that can be an afterthought. I don't need to sort that out right now. But oh, we have Storm. I finally remembered to breed Storm to Ghost. So hopefully we'll get some pretty babies out of them. I kind of really want a similar coloured base applicator to give her, to potentially get some cooler puppies. Because Storm is one of my favourite wolves that I've got. Even though she's very natural looking, I just think she's really pretty. But I would not want to ruin the look of her by adding a base that just doesn't go with her. I feel like potentially the foraging role could also be good to get some stats up for Moss, but I'm not sure how much you get for that. But either way, whatever role I end up giving him will be either a hunter or scout, just 'cause I think those will probably get his stats up the quickest. I currently have 4 hunting teams. You can only send 3 out at a time. I kind of alternate it. I'm debating maybe making a 5th hunting team just to get some of the lower leveled wolves up some levels, up some stats, just because the higher the stat of the breeding pair, the higher the stats of the puppies, which obviously we want higher base stats. So I'm debating making another temporary team just to get their stats boosted a bit, get them a bit higher leveled. Because they're all... The problem with my wolf pack is a lot of them are still quite young. So if I can get their stats up, I'll get better puppies out of them for longer, you know what I mean? Obviously, that does not include Nala. Probably won't last very much longer. I think she was the second wolf I ever got, so she'll probably be leaving around the same time as Bear, which they're obviously pair bonded together, so that would be very sad. Then the only other one I think would be Via. Yeah, the only other one is Via, and I'll be very sad when she dies because she literally is probably my favourite wolf that I've got in terms of a lot of her puppies have been incredibly good. So I kept a lot of her pups. Obviously we have Ray, which I'm keeping, Pip, and Cortis, which I've kept. I did keep this guy. This guy used to be Aspen, but I sold him. And obviously we've got Chris and Ghoul, which I had them pair bonded, and I did not realise they were siblings. I do not know how I managed that, but they are no longer pair bonded and I will not be breeding them together. Very sad, but also, well, we don't really want inbreeding when we can help it. So stupidly, I had pair bonded them, and I should not have. But I will pair bond them with somebody else eventually when I can, when their cooldown ends. I don't think when you go to pair bond them it tells you if there's going to be inbreeding or not. So I did not think about that. But yeah, so obviously Via, she gives some good pups because I've kept a decent amount of them. So I'm going to be sad when she eventually dies. But I'll get to use the antlers on somebody else, which I'm debating taking these off of Via and giving them to Moss. But also, I'll probably want to give Moss Bear's antlers when Bear retires, so I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. The ones that are in heat, I have sent stud requests, so I'm very, very excited for those. See what puppies we can get. I am breeding for patches, or I think I've bred maybe 1 or 2 ones that either are melanistic or carry melanism, and also albinism. I would not be opposed to having one of those 2 as well. I know you can test your wolves to see whether they're a carrier or not. It's too expensive for me to be testing all of my females, so it's just kind of luck of the draw, I guess. But yeah, breeding for patches and albinism and melanism for now. I don't feel like I need to breed for any more piebalds. I'm pretty sure I have 1 of each kind minimum. So yeah, I'm not breeding for pies anymore. Obviously, if I get pies, I'm not going to be complaining. We love a good pie, but my current breeding goals does not involve piebalds. But yeah, I think that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!